Oh, no, we're not back. Oh. Welcome back to my channel and Merry Christmas. Today is the last day of my Vlogmas 2023 series, and today I'm bringing you a Christmas get ready with me and Christmas tag. I found this tag on the blog of the Strawberry Post. I'll have that link down below just so you can check it out if you would like, and I would love to hear your answers to the questions. So I have already done my face makeup, and we are just going to be doing the eyes today. I am going to be utilizing my Sample Beauty the Equalizer Volume 1 palette. I think this has the perfect shades of red and green that I'm looking for. So let us jump in with the first question and the first color. And just to note, my mirror is down here, so if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my mirror. So while we are jumping into this red shade Queen over here, the first question is, what is your favorite Christmas movie? And I'm going to have to say that my favorite Christmas movie is definitely Die Hard. I forgot to mention before we just jump into that, I have got eye primer on. It is the Milani eye primer. But like I said, I know it's not technically a Christmas movie, it's just set at Christmas, but my favorite Christmas movie is definitely Die Hard. It is the movie I always have to watch at Christmas time because it is my favorite. I'm not actually, this is going to be a controversial opinion, I think. I'm not really a massive fan of Home Alone. I know that that is meant to be the, I guess, quintessential Christmas movie. Very common that people love it, and if you love it, that is perfectly fine, but it is just not my favorite. Me, I'm a die-hard fan. Whether it's a Christmas movie or just a movie that's set at Christmas time, either way, it is the movie that I always watch near Christmas. I'll just put a little bit of red here. I'm going to try to do one of those opposite but the same type eye looks today, using the reds and the greens. So we've got the red in. That's looking good. Before I jump into the next question, on this eye, I'm going to be jumping into this green shade Grass over here to do the same thing on the opposite eye. But the next question is, do you open your presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning? And we open our presents on Christmas morning after Santa has come. When I was a child, though, we did get a Christmas stocking. So the rule was that the stocking was able to be opened as soon as we got up, got out of bed, and you didn't need to, I guess, have anybody else up and about. You could just open it. Obviously, that's not always the way it went, because my sister liked everyone to be up and about and watching you open presents, so I don't think it has worked as well as my mum would have liked, that we would just get up and do our stocking and let them have a bit of a sleep in, you know, after a wild night of waiting for Santa to come. So we would do the stocking first, and then dependent on whether my dad was off or on day shift or on night shift, we would either open the presents in the morning or in the evening when he got home from work. So this is the green. I think now as an adult, I more so open them in the morning though. Okay, so this is my red and my green. Now I'm going to continue with that green to do this section of my eyelid. And the next question is, do you have a favorite Christmas memory? I think that one is a really hard one because there's been so many Christmases and so many wonderful things that have occurred during that time period. I'd have to say my favorite memory is the excitement that I used to feel as a kid when you'd wake up in the morning and I would see that Santa had put out our presents and that he'd drank our our beer and ate our biscuits that we left out for him. That excitement of the fact that he had been there. It was almost like proof that he was real every single Christmas. That stuff was definitely my favorite. I think the most strangest Christmas is I had made this like mud, I don't know, like it was like a little mud in a tub, and I'd put it outside and I'd wrote in my letter that there was this little mud tub. I'm just going to jump back into that red queen to tidy this bit up. This little mud tub outside, and could the reindeers please put their little footprints in it. And I went out there in the morning and there was like a footprint in it. And I was like, oh my God, this is like for serious, that Santa's reindeer put their footprint in it. Little did I know that it was my dog's footprint. So in Australia, we obviously don't have reindeer or deer of any time. And at that age, I'm going to jump into that red again to do over here as well. I didn't really know what a reindeer footprint looked like. And, this was before the internet. So and why would have my dog just stepped in it so hard, like it was well pressed in there? And then my mum played like she didn't know that it was there. I don't even know today if it was an accident or whether like she'd deliberately gone out there and got my dog to put his footprint in there. But because it was like perfectly in the middle. So yeah, that was a good memory. And at the time I was like super stoked about it. It's kind of funny now, considering that reindeer have hoofs, not feet. And they definitely don't look like dogs' feet. But, I guess as a kid you can be very, naive and unaware of things. So it was very funny. That is looking okay. So then I'm going to do my eyelids. So my plan for my eyelids is for this eye with the red over here, I'm going to use this of Hearts shade. And then on the one where the green is in the corner, I'm going to use this shade up here, which is called Hopper. So to do that, I'm going to be using this weird little flat brush. It's designed to do, what's it called? Glitter and pigment applicator. So I'm going to use that one. The next question is favorite festive food. That is a hard one. I am a lover of food. So what is my favorite festive food? Ooh. We normally get duck at Christmas, and I love duck, but duck is not something we get all the time, but we quite often will have duck at Christmas. And my mum in the past has done it like an orange sauce duck, and I really like that. And it's not something that you get all the time. So I think that would probably have to be my favorite festive food. Otherwise, I really like trifle and tiramisu, the desserts obviously, and my husband makes a really nice potato salad. We normally get that at Christmas if he's cooking, so I really like that one as well. So that's probably what I'd class as my favorite food, but definitely duck with orange sauce. That's one of my favorite things. Okay, now I've done the red, I'm going to jump over and do the green side. The next question is favorite Christmas gift. I think that one is a super hard one because you receive so many gifts over the years, so many wonderful gifts. Picking one out specifically is a little bit, a bit much. But if I had to pick, I would probably say, so when I was a kid, this wasn't necessarily Christmas as such. Now I'm not even sure if it's real. So when I was a kid, we had a dog and it passed away. So we went and got a new dog. And it was a Doberman, and I picked him out. His name was Obi. And his birthday was Christmas. So though I didn't necessarily get him on Christmas, I was told, and now I'm not actually sure if his birthday actually was Christmas, but that his birthday was Christmas. So I would say that was probably, if you're going to say that Christmas gift, even though I wasn't given him as a Christmas gift, if he was born on Christmas, that would have probably been the best thing ever. But that's such a hard question to say what's your favorite Christmas gift. Yeah, I think that is a bit of a hard question to ask. What's your favorite Christmas, oops, wrong side, present? That's a bit of a hard question. Okay, so then I'm going to go back into the red and the green to do my under eye. So the next question is, what is your favorite Christmas scent? I would have to say my favorite Christmas scents are definitely gingerbread or peppermint. Those are my two scents that I always associate with Christmas time. I love gingerbreads. And peppermint is like candy canes. Then the next question is, what's on top of your Christmas tree? And I'm trying to think. We've had a few different things over the years. We used to have this like weird little chubby Santa decoration. Was it a green one or a red one? We had a couple of each that used to, like, you'd hang them on the tree, but we didn't have anything specific for the top of the tree. So we used to kind of like hang him at the top of the tree. And then I think another year when I was a kid, like one of the kids made a weird little angel thing to sit on top of the tree. So we had that. But definitely now as an adult, I have a star. This is going to sound terrible, but if I put up a Christmas tree, on my Christmas tree, there would be a star. But I'm of that age that it is not often that I have Christmas at my house. And I don't, because as you know, I live in multiple locations. It's a lot of effort to get a Christmas tree and put one out. So I actually don't have a Christmas tree up well, now I do, but at the time of filming this video, I haven't got a Christmas tree up in my actual house, and to be honest, I probably won't at the filming of this when this video goes up. I'll just be somewhere where there is a Christmas tree. So we have also this little, it's only tiny, it's about yay big, and it's like a little sparkly, you turn it on, it's got a light in it and pushes glitter around in it, a little Christmas tree ornament like that we actually tend to use more so as our Christmas tree than an actual tree at the moment. We don't have kids, and though I love Christmas, and I've just smudged that green all in here, too bad, it is what it is. It is just not something we're actively really doing. Okay, so I've got my red, my green, looking pretty festive. Okay, it says as a kid. So the next question is, as a kid, what is the one wild, extravagant, over the top gift that you always asked for that you never got? Oh, that is a hard question. I wouldn't have said I probably was slightly spoiled, but I mean, it's not like I was there asking for a car and was given a car, but I don't really remember asking for anything that was too wild. Or, I mean, maybe I think one year when I was younger, I might have asked for a horse, but, you know, I actually really didn't know what I was going to do with a horse. So I think probably that would be the most likely thing, is if I'd ever asked for something like a horse. But I don't really remember asking too much else that is over the top. So the next question is, what is the best part of Christmas for you? And while we're doing that, I'm going to jump in this shadow called Tonic down the bottom to do my inner corner. I think the best part of Christmas for me was always the build up to Christmas. So coming into Christmas, it was all those, you know, the Christmas activities, like the end of year presentations and Christmas musicals and the lights, the ads, the Merry Christmases, I guess the traditional things, like we used to go look at the Christmas lights every year on Christmas Eve. That was just something that we always did. That kind of stuff, I think, was always better than Christmas. It's as soon as Christmas comes and goes so quickly, but it was the build up, the excitement for Christmas that I used to love, that I also feel is not around as much anymore. And I don't know if that is me or if it's just everyone. I just feel like you don't see as much Christmas stuff. It's not as exciting. And it could be because now I'm an adult and Christmas is not as magical as it previously was. But I guess it was always the magic of Christmas that I enjoyed the most. So that is actually our last question on this tag, and it's a perfect timing because I think I'm pretty much done with this look. I'm just going to tie it up a bit, add some liner and mascara and lipstick and, you know, the drill, and then we'll be right back. And we're back. And this is my final look for today's Get Ready With Me. I really think it's got that Christmas spirit. It goes nicely with my Pokemon Christmas shirt and my little Christmas hat. So I think this has turned out really well. And I even tried to spice it up a little bit with a little not that greatly executed wing, you know, the woes of having hooded eyes. Lip-wise today, I've actually chucked on this MAC lipstick in the shade Ruby Woo. And while putting this on, I had the realization that this lipstick is 5 years old because I got it for my 30th birthday. So I really probably need to start. I haven't really used it at all, and I've got 2 others that I've hardly used at all too, so I probably need to start working on those. But I hope you have enjoyed my 2023 Vlogmas series. I definitely probably slightly bit off more than I could chew, but I'm happy to say we officially made it. Also, I'm hoping no matter where you are or what belief system you follow, that you're having a wonderful Christmas day. And until next time, I'm Verity, wishing you a happy holiday season. And now to the outro.